introducing a man here with me. It's Mofizzay. How you doing, bro?
I'm doing good, thank you.
Yeah, I can see you're looking all dapper. How's your week been, man?
It's been hectic, bro. Without you.
Yeah, it says the reward for good work is more work, so you're putting on the grind because you get into somewhere. Yeah, great to have you in Mofizzay. So, who is Mofizzay?
Mofizzay is for starters a musician.
Okay.
So like he's an artist. He creates art with his music. He expresses himself with his music. So basically, in a nutshell, Mofizzay is just someone that wants to show the world, wants to relate with the world with his music.
With his music,
yeah.
The thing with music and people on their art is that it's like a relationship.
Yeah.
And I want to ask you, when did this love affair with music begin?
I was born into music. My mom was a musician as well. Yes. My dad wasn't really into music, but he raised me with music.
Yeah.
Like growing up, I was exposed to Lucky Dube, Michael Jackson, the Beatles, some songs from the Beatles. So music has been around me from the get-go. So it was a no-brainer.
It was a no-brainer.
Yeah.
Nice. So while we were growing up, did you think that you were really going to learn any musical instruments to play too?
I said while I was young I played the keyboard, but not really well. But I was being tutored. But then as a child now you run around.
Very restless.
Yeah. But yeah, that was just basically the only instrument I was exposed to at the time. Yeah.
Okay. There's a difference between being exposed to something and then you actually saying, you know what, I think I actually want to do this. I've been exposed to this for a while. I think I can do it. When was that point for you?
I think it was after secondary school.
Okay.
Yeah. Because despite the fact that my mom was into music, she didn't really want me to follow that path.
Okay.
Yeah. They wanted me to do something else.
No, what was that thing?
It was a divided house actually. My dad wanted me to be a doctor, my mom wanted me to be a lawyer. Yeah. So
it's either the lawyer or the
doctor,
on both sides.
it's always between the both of them. And at the point they actually came together and they were like, even if it's not doctor or lawyer, just find something to do that would, like a 9-to-5 job that will take you out of the house in the morning and bring you back in the evening. It just how did my dad put it? A well reputable and respectable job.
That's the line. That's always the line. But if you were not going to do music at that point in time, your dad wanted to be a doctor, your mom wanted to be a lawyer. What could have been that thing for you if it wasn't music?
I would have been a lawyer.
Okay. Yeah, with the robe and everything.
With my wig.
But after secondary school, you decided that you wanted to do music. So when did you sit down to make your first music?
After secondary school, that was when I finished my work around 2010. Yes. That was the first time I entered this music studio for the very first time.
So that was it, a love song? It's always a love song most times.
I'm not sure now because as at then that was when Wizkid was coming out, so we were all inspired by Wizkid. We all wanted to do Halacha Boy. Yeah, so
and that was like 2010, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
So that was when you did your first song. So how many more for there has it been? Have you had a body of work since then?
I've had a couple. I think I've had like 3 body of works then. That's like the compilation, but the singles I can't keep count.
I know there will be a lot.
I can't keep count.
On the way to you finding yourself and what your sound is going to be. But along this line, have you settled for what your sound will be? What is the sound that Mofizzay is focusing on now?
It wasn't an easy journey. Like for 8 years I was stuck in that limbo of trying to know exactly what I wanted to do. And not too long ago, I think around 3 or 4 years ago, that was when I decided that I think this style suits me best. This is where because the kind of voice texture I have is somewhere between Michael Jackson, Neo, and So there was a point in Nigerian music when if your voice wasn't coarse like Davido or like Terry G or Kiss Daniel, exactly, that's a perfect example, you wouldn't do well. So I sort of followed. That was around when Corey Dipilo came. So my style and his, they actually
very similar.
exactly. Yeah, so more like new school music, Fireboy, and the rest of them. So I think I just bought into that ideology, and I was like, yeah, I think I'm a member of the new school music, Nigerian new school music.
Okay, so you know what? Let's say you're talking about your music and your sound. Let's just listen to your sound so we can get a feel of what your sound is. A new strong release for you.
Yeah.
You call your son Brother Bernard.
Mhm.
Any relation to the current Brother Bernard trend?
Yes.
Okay, don't worry. We'll talk about that one when we return. This is mofizzay on House City. New jam, Brother Bernard.
That is MOFIZZAY. That's MOFIZZAY. On Twitter is mofizzay tweets, MOFIZZAY
Alright, so check him out there, find and follow him, and you can also keep track of his works going forward. Talking about new cats, this is Majid featuring Tiwa Savage. Busy. That's all, bro.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. It was I don't know, like 6 hours.
Yeah,
5 minutes.
I enjoyed the conversation. Nice one, bro.